Hello, good day, and welcome to Lenovo Unboxed. As always, this is Gavin, here with my good friend Kevin.
Hey guys.
And this is, as usual, a very loose and unscripted unboxing from us. We are here today. Hello, Kevin, by the way.
With the Horizon Table PC.
This is the thing. This is the new jam, as we've called it.
And as you can see, it is in fact as big as a table.
It is 27 inches of tech goodness. And without further ado, since we do on the rare occasion have an actual box, we're going to get this thing open.
This might be the first one in a while, actually, and we've had a real box for.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to cut some tape there.
All right. If you guys don't already know what this thing is, you clearly haven't been following our relentless social media coverage these past few months. We introduced this at CES in January, right, Kev?
Yes, we did.
And since then, it's been a magical mystery tour of waiting and hyping, as you guys know. So go to our Facebook page or our Twitter page, and you'll see a lot more.
All right.
You ready?
So you hold. Well, I'm going to hold on to the PC.
We don't want to drop this thing.
No, definitely not.
All right, Kevin. How much does this weigh?
17 pounds. All right. Let me. Let's do this the easy way. Let's get rid of that Lenovo, beautiful Lenovo tape there. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to pull it out,
here,
and you take the box.
You got this whole puppy, right? All right?
There we go.
Don't drop her now, Kev.
All right.
Man,
there we go.
All right. There goes your box. That's how it would look if you ordered one direct from Lenovo.
The Horizon 27-inch table PC. So we have a nice recycled and recyclable carry bag. And there's your first lovely unveiling.
This would be great also for a grocery trip where you haven't shopped in quite a while.
All right, I'm going to pick this up, Gav, and you take the bag. All right. Now, last thing, folks, here, this is the only tricky part. There's a huge Velcro band here that is holding our stand in place. So if you will hold this, Gavin, I'm going to pull the Velcro while holding the stand. And then I'm going to let that pop down.
Oh, you're going to need to turn this around for the people, too, so they can see the back of this thing.
And there we go.
All right. And there it is, folks.
Out of the box.
The Idea Center Horizon. And Kevin, again, this thing, let's back up. We're obviously a little giddy today, shooting this in the dead part of the afternoon where no one's had coffee. But the fact is, this thing has a sort of a precedent for it, but it's a brand new category as well. We're calling this a table PC.
Right.
But last year we had something called the A720, which we unboxed in this same room. Tell the people how this is sort of an evolved version of the A720.
Not to get like overly philosophical about it, but when we first started looking at what we could do with an all-in-one PC, so we've been making these for a while, and designers get bored. Right? They're like, what can we do? What can we do? Something new. So they looked at how to take an all-in-one PC and move it in ways that would make interaction with it better, more flexible, whatever you want to call it. So the first generation of that, and we will continue to make those, the A720, folds down flat, but it's static. Right?
It lives on its base, right? It folds down onto a base and never fully detaches.
Right. So this is really sort of the next evolution, the next step up in the food chain from the A720, the Horizon table PC. Because all you have to do, fold it down here, spin it around, fold it back up. So we'll give you guys a look at how the hinge mechanism works. So as you can see...
Go all the way for them, too, at some point, because the back of it is pretty impressive looking.
Right. So while I'm doing that, let me just do my standard obsession with the ports here. We've got
always the ports, always the ports with this guy.
Yeah, we've got a couple of headphone and mic jacks there. Keep getting my head in the frame here. We've got our SD card. We've got a couple of USBs pre-populated with a dongle for the mouse. And we've got HDMI in. So that's pretty cool. Just as an aside, you can carry this around your house, plug it in somewhere, or use the built-in battery for at least a couple hours and run this as a portable monitor for your Xbox or your PlayStation, whatever you want to do.
So back up a minute. So this is the first what I consider mind-blowing aspect of this. And again, I've had an A720 at my house for the past year. My kids love it. We actually game on it as a touch device, and we lay it down in its base. But this actually unplugs. So in an age when everyone's talking about the blurred lines between gadgets, right? You've got phablets, the phone and tablet. You've got things like yoga that we make that are part tablet, part laptop.
Word cracks me up.
Right. Phablet. I like phoblet, as if it were using faux fur on the edge.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, neither here nor there. But this thing kind of blurs the lines between, again, a traditional all-in-one PC and then this enormous Mac Daddy sort of tablet, right?
So we have, in effect, built the world's largest tablet. 2 hours of battery life, and wireless. So if you had an arm that was capable of carrying 17 pounds around like this, you could walk around and be all cool with the world's largest tablet. That's obviously not the use case we're going for. It's mobility.
No, it is. We're going to be seeding this with professional wrestlers and UFC kind of guys.
Right, but it's mobility. It's the ability to what the designers were really going for was the opposite of a world where everybody in a house, be they friends or be they a family, sit around with their individual phones and their individual tablets, and nobody looks at each other and nobody does anything except keep their nose in their phone. Right, so you bring one of these in, you lay it down on the table, and all of a sudden you've got something that an entire family, an entire group of friends, you got games, you got pictures, you got movies, whatever.
Sure.
I mean, how many times you pull out your phone and get, hey dude, look at this video on YouTube, right?
Well, I'm thinking about my house where my oldest son is in his room with his iPod and his face in his iPod.
Right.
And so we've also dubbed the term, aside from calling this a table PC, which I think is apt, we've also dubbed the term interpersonal PC, right? So the notion is, whereas everyone's been splintering off in their life to be on their own gadget or their own device, this is a truly social device.
Okay.
Right?
So what we're going to do now is cut briefly. We're going to go through the Windows fire up of this thing. And we'll come back real quick and show you how the Aura interface works.
And we're back. So we've got the thing booted up, Kevin. We're in the what is by now familiar mode for people. It's Windows 8's beautiful tiled interface.
Right.
And
the modern UI.
Right, the modern UI. And right now, again, this thing looks like a fairly large but a fairly unassuming all-in-one PC.
Right. And we just wanted to start out in this mode to show you that perfectly usable. In fact, it is a 27-inch all-in-one PC when used in this mode. But the magic really starts to happen when you lay it down. The Aura interface automatically activates. And this is really what makes it 360-degree interactive. Let's get this centered up on our camera, and we're good to go. So this is really where we start to get into what we were talking about before. The multi-user, what was the word you used? Multimodal, interpersonal mode.
Right. We're into social mode now, and it doesn't at all resemble what we see at our desktop when we're sitting there, right?
And so, as I said, the point of this is to have something that's usable 360 degrees. So this is your launcher wheel.
Okay.
This spins around, and wherever you happen to be standing, I'm obviously to the left of the PC, I pull whatever category I want basically in front of me.
Okay.
Now I've got, as you can see here, a number of all of my different folders or categories of photos. I just spin around until I find a couple that I want. I can launch one at a time, I can launch two at a time, or I can launch three at a time. Right, so now I've got a screen full of pictures. I'm going to say, hey, Gav, take a look at that.
Nice. So I can take a couple over here. I see I can stretch them.
Right.
That's cool. And, of course, again, 10 finger, 10 points of touch here.
And we can be doing this at the same time.
Yep.
Exactly. Now, what I did there as I was kicking those to you is if you want to suspend something, be it a photo, a video, music, whatever, if you just want to suspend it and kind of get it out of the way, you can just toss it off the edge of the screen, but you'll see an outline of that.
Still lurking.
Still maintains.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah. Right? So I can throw these off. Now, if I give it one of these, I can bring everything back. That's a 5-finger grab. Right. I can also use
I've heard that expression. Yeah. Sorry, this is a family show.
Not the same as the 5-finger discount.
Right. That's true.
If I do a 5-finger push, I can put everything in suspend. If I do one more 5-finger push, then I essentially close everything.
Sure.
Right.
Cool.
Just one other quick thing here. Let me
again, multiple people can do this due to the 10 fingers.
Right. So why don't you get in there and open up a video and a song. Right, or you do that picture.
Hold on, I really just wanted to see whatever this is.
Yeah, I'm going to go over here and launch a video.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open a piece of music here. The Symphony of Destiny.
It's got kind of a Monty Python font there, doesn't it?
Sort of thing.
Nice.
So here's one little feature. So let's say I've got a whole bunch of pictures, a whole bunch of music, a whole bunch of videos. If I just want to clear everything out other than the videos, I can take a video, shake it. It gets rid of everything that's not a video.
Nice.
I give it a 5-finger pull. Everything comes back in. I can shake my music, get rid of everything that's not music. Let's say I'm done with this. I want to move on to playing a game, which is what we're going to do. I can kick that off to the edge and then give it a 5-finger push, and I get rid of everything. It's closed.
Cool.
Right?
Again, this is a new world to me, but presumably one that you would internalize and get used to. It'd be very intuitive after a short while.
I do believe it is.
Cool.
Didn't take me long to adapt to it. So, all right,
what
very
do we got
quickly.
For games? Yeah, that's the part.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say, it's funny. I went back and saw a post about the A720 from last year, and we hinted that it could be the, quote, blueprint for gaming, family gaming in the 21st century.
Right.
And this was long before I knew that Horizon was on the way. And here we are.
Yep.
And this is, really, we're pitching this as family gaming table for the 21st century.
Right.
Also connotations for places like restaurants or bars. You can imagine waiting for a table and using this in a place like that. Offices as well, taking it to a conference room. But Kev, it's really about the games for big people and little people alike, right?
So just some quick examples here. Comes with 2 strikers. These are used primarily to play air hockey.
All right.
So I'm going to fire this up real quick. I'm going to start. I'm going to choose a classic game of air hockey.
It's going to be a classic Lost getting hung on you.
Quite possibly.
Although I have not used this very much.
Keep that right over your striker there. And you're probably going to... All right, so people get the idea.
Own goal.
Own goal. All right, so you get the point. That's air hockey is pretty intuitive. I'm going to go back to menu. I'm going to back, and I'm going to exit out and move.
These are nice. These have little fuzzy kind of soft bottoms on them. Right. Obviously, no damage done to the display when we do this.
Okay, so this is another pretty cool game I think that we've got preloaded here. Ubisoft's rating company. I'm going to choose the Mummy Challenge. I'm going to be the guy with the green hat. You pick who you want to be.
Obviously.
All right, hit go. Now, we've got our joysticks.
All
These
right.
come with suction cups. I'm going to suction cup that right in the middle of the one
with
the arrows, and then the other one is my fire button.
Yeah, I don't think... I'm a pacifist, so I'm not going to... I'm pretty much going to be taking a lot of hits in this game.
All right, so we've got a 4-player multiplayer dungeon-based adventure game with multiple levels that uses the joystick.
Kev, are we a team or are we against each other?
I think we can just kind of freelance on our own. Okay, so you get the concept there.
Oh, I get the concept.
And then let's go back home.
I like the suction cup, so it's got a lot of pivot, a lot of swivel in that suction cup.
Yep. And then lastly, but not leastly, I'm not going to go through the full setup on this, but we does have this here.
My
grammar is
EA, right? It's
right.
It's a shout to EA.
Right, a customized version of Monopoly for us that uses our e-dice. So without getting into the specifics of it, we play, we pick what we want. You're the car, I'm the hat, whatever. And then we've got e-dice here. And then on the screen, the dice that are rolled mirror what I've rolled
so it senses what you rolled.
It senses what I rolled here, and the dice on the screen will show a 5 or a 4.
And again, as we look at the the rich heritage of family gaming and the possible future of family gaming, it's cool that Monopoly's on here, since we at one point or another have all played an endlessly long 65-hour.
This is great. You still get to roll the dice, but nobody's got to count the money. Right. Nobody's cheating. Yeah. Nobody's like sticking hotels in their pocket.
Little kids might be bummed if they can't cheat on this thing like you usually let them do. I know my youngest would be bummed.
All right,
but that's nice. That's nice.
So I think that's a pretty decent overview of most of the things. Obviously, there's a lot more to it than this. There's loads and loads of games. We didn't even get into the educational stuff. All kinds of counting apps, learning apps, drawing apps, lots of stuff. But I think everybody gets the point that this is we can interact with this in a way that's simply just not possible with something that's significantly smaller or that isn't capable of moving around. 27-inch all-in-ones are great. We make other ones, but there's something there's a level of utility above and beyond anything else that we've ever made that you get with the Horizon.
Well, and in closing, I might make another analogy outside of the tech world, Kev.
Oh, do tell.
And it's the mullet, right? What are mullets known for? It's business in the front, party in the back, right? And this thing stood up on a desk in your office is a highly powered Windows 8 PC. Lay the thing down and it's party in the back, right? I mean, you could seriously see this thing, honestly, you could see it being on all day and all night at your house if you're awake.
That is the most tortured analogy that actually works that I've ever heard.
Well, you won't see it in any of our marketing materials, the mullet of the tech world, but you will see us using the term table PC. This is the Horizon table PC, hopefully opening up a new world of interpersonal computing, and we're proud to share it with you today. So thanks for being with us.
Thank you, folks.
And we're back with one small postscript. We felt the video wasn't long enough as it is, Kevin.
Right.
No, we actually neglected to show you guys one of the really cool aspects of Horizon, and it's this incredible stand.
Optional, incredible stand.
Optionally incredible stand.
Right. So this is going to be sold through our website and perhaps through some stores, but definitely through our website. So this will be an optional stand You click the horizon in. You just tighten that knob right there, and now you've got something that lets you go up and down. Ba-boom, ba-boom.
I'm picturing you in a desk chair with wheels, Kevin, right now, just wheeling around your house with the thing like a steering wheel.
So as you can see, no cord attached. We're using our battery. We're using our wireless. And we now have a truly table PC.
The ultimate mobile device, right?
Yep.
And just as a note, this is not for snacks, but you could put snacks on it. It's obviously a keyboard tray.
It's for your stuff, for your accessories.
Gear.
Gear.
It's for your gear.
All
cool.
right. Thanks, folks.
Just wanted to show you. Take care. Thanks for being with us.